Hello all, this packet tracer is about using a CDP as a network discovery tool. We're going to use the three routers here, router 1, router 2, router 3, and we're going to look for neighbors and look at interface, details, and run through all of that with you. So let's start with router 1. Oops, let's go to CLI, command line interface. Now, let's go ahead and do show CDP. This shows you all of the CDP information, just the global information for CDP that is already ready. These are the commands you can use for CDP. Entry interface neighbors. So show neighbor CDP neighbors. Show a CDP interface. So CDP's entry. Let's do show CDP interface. So that's showing you all the interface for Ethernet, all the Ethernets and all the serials. Now let's do show CDP neighbors. It's showing R2 or router 2 as our neighbor, and that's the only one that'll reach because we're not connected to R3 as a neighbor. And we're right next to R2 there. R2, fire up the converters. Entry R2. Oops, sorry. Show C. What am I doing? Show CDP entry R2. There we go. That's a little bit more information about. You can see the IP address, platform, interface, hold time, and you can see how this could be a good tool for network discovery. Let's go ahead and do show CDP entry star. Where is this? Star. There we go. And that shows a shorter version of the router 2 device ID, or just all the neighbors that you reach. Let's now do show CDP neighbors detail. You can see a lot more detail on that one. Show CDP Alright, so sorry, show CDP entry. There we go. There's a lot of information there. Alright, now let's go to R2 CLI, command line interface. Get to the global here. Let's do a CDP neighbors. Oops. Show CDP neighbors. So it shows R3 and R1 and serial 2 as our neighbors, which is right because R2 is connected to R3 and R1 as well. And it shows you a little bit about each. Now it wants us to do no CDP run. Oops, my bad. I meant to do show no CDP run. Wait for it to try to translate no. Sorry, this usually takes a long time. Okay, there we go. Jeez, that took a long time. Show no CDP run. Show CDP. I must have got the wrong little command on my cheat sheet. No CDP run. Oh, of course. I have to enter the configuration mode. General configuration mode. But not before it takes forever to translate something I don't want it to. Sorry, this is stupid. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Okay. General configuration mode. So, all right, now let's do a show. Let's do a show CDP neighbors again. So now it says CDP is not enabled, and that's what we wanted to hear. And now let's go back to R1, router 1 shows CDP neighbors. Let's try that again. Alright. Let's go into global configuration. CDP run. Interface. Okay, our interface. And now I want to do a no CDP enabled. Exit. Alright, now let's go ahead and go to router 2 again and run a CDP neighbor. CDP is not enabled. It's because we disabled it for the whole serial. And this wants us to do for router 3 as well. Let's just let's do that. Show CDP name. But it's showing serial 3, but nothing else. No serial 2 or router 2. So let's go back into router. Let's go back into router 2 and conft. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Let's do it. Mash, mash, mash. Sorry. This is what happens when you use wrong syntax in the router here. And once this is done doing this, whatever it's doing, we're going to go in and re-enable CDP so that you're able to see all the routers from R2. Okay. Let's go to, what was I doing? Conft interface serial 0/1 CDP enable. Alright, now let's just do a little CDP neighbors. Oops. What was I doing? Oh, I keep doing that. Let's figure this out. Now let's try show CDP neighbor. Alright, well, I'm done. And there you go. That's how to use CDP.